Hey you guys, welcome back. So today here at the Palmer Senior Center, we are going to do ornaments. And they're simple DIY string ornaments that takes only a couple minutes to do besides the drying time. So let's get started. So what we have in our kit is a little Dixie cup, a balloon, some string, a mixing stick, and of course our glue. In your guys' kit, you'll have 3 balloons, so you guys would be able to make 3 ornaments. Of course, I'm only going to do 1 because we don't have time for a whole bunch. Some of the things that you need are some water and something to pop your balloon with. So right now I have a little pin. You can use a knife, some scissors, a pencil. It's all up to you, and all you're going to do is just to pop the balloon. Time to get started. The first thing we're going to do is blow up our balloon. We're going to blow it up to as big as what you want your ornament. You could do 3 to 6 inches. You don't want to do it too big just because there's not going to be enough string to cover the whole thing, but about 3 to 6 inches is about the average size. So I want to blow it up, tie it off, and we could go to the next step. Now that my balloon is blown up, I'm going to set it to the side and start mixing my ingredients. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the glue. You're going to want to transfer all the glue from this cup into your Dixie cup. And this is just simple Elmer's glue, school glue. It's nothing special. From there, I'm going to get some of our water and I'm going to pour it in there inside the glue cup till it gets just more of a watery, moist texture. And you're going to want to add just a little bit at a time because you can always add more, but you can't really take away. And give it up a good stir. And see how it's dripping. It's more of a drip. There you go. This is about the consistency you want. Just like that. So when it was dripping, there was too many clumps still. So I just gave it that extra stir. And it just became more liquefied. Now that we have our glue all done, we're going to take our string, open it up, unravel it. Now that I found my end, all I'm going to do is get the end, and I'm going to just go in there, and I'm just going to start putting the rest of the string in there. You're going to put all of it in there. And if you need to, you could push it down with your hand, or you could always use your stick to help kind of push it down if you don't like the texture. Or don't like the feeling of getting dirty, and you could always do that as well. And as you can see, I'm just like pressing it down. It's all going to get in there. And so all I'm doing is just pressing it down. I haven't used all the string yet, but I'm pressing down, getting that glue kind of all over it. And again, you could always use your stick, or you could put a pair of gloves on. It's all to your preference, whether you like the texture or not. This way is just a little bit easier for me. Now I've come to the end of my string, and I just make sure all of it's in there. Don't lose the string, but you still want to get this piece, like to have glue on it. So just go ahead and press it all the way in there, mix it all around, get glue in every spot of that string. Now that it looks like my string is all glued up, I am going to find the end, which is right here, And so you can always, if there's too much glue, you can always press it down and the glue will come down. And as you can see, it starts dripping down. So I'm taking the excess glue off. That's all I'm doing. You just want to pull a good amount out. And then you're going to grab your balloon, find a starting point. And this you can do any way you want. You can do it in a pattern, or you could just kind of put it all over the place. It's all up to your preference. I like to have it all over the place, so I'm just gonna, and as you're pulling and twisting, you're still going to be taking that glue off. And I'm going to be moving this around just in different places, still taking glue off. And if it's easier for you to take all the glue off of the string first, you can. I just prefer this method just because I feel like it's a little bit less messy for me. And just wrap it around the balloon. Now, if you feel like you have enough string on your balloon and you're like, hey, I think I'm done, you can always get some scissors and cut off the rest of the string and finish whenever you want. Or if you want more string and you're still not comfortable with where you're at, keep going. So now that you've come to the end of your string, you're going to get it and kind of press it down next to another string. There's going to be some extra glue in your cup from what we pushed off of the string. And so you can always just get the extra glue and make sure that spot is really glued down and stuck to the other strings, just to make sure it doesn't get off. From here, you're going to let this sit for a couple hours. And doing this, it'll allow our string and glue to completely dry. And we'll set it off to the side. Luckily, I have one that's already pre-dried. And so as you can see, it's really hard. You can hear it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get our finger and just kind of press the balloon down. We're not popping it, we're just pressing it down, just loosening it up off from the string. Just making that little, pressing it down, loosening it off of the string, as you can see, peeling off. Doing this will help when we do get to the popping point to pull the balloon out, so we're not trying to wrestle it off of our string. And you don't have to get every single point. You just want to get as much as possible, whatever you're comfortable with. It also helps if you get like a fork or maybe a spoon and just kind of slide it under and loosen it all up. Okay, I think it's pretty loose now. I'm going to take my little pen. Like I said, if you have a pencil, pen, scissors, knife, it's all up to you. And just give it a good pop. And the air will start deflating. And you just want to help it. So obviously I didn't get this side pressed down enough. That's why it didn't, the balloon didn't come off of there. So all you have to do is just pull it up a little bit from the balloon. Give it some help. And now we have our ornaments. These are really cute decoration. And so another thing I forgot to mention, while this is drying, if you wanted to add some glitter onto it, you can totally do that and just give it a nice shimmer shine. These not only could be ornaments, you get like make, your three and put them in a basket, make it a home decoration, something year round. That's always great and fun as well. Or you can always attach a little string and just like have it hanging. It's all up to your preference, but this is what your string ornament is going to look like. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that you enjoy this project. Again, make sure you don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it'll keep you up to date on all the activities that we're doing here at the Palmer Senior Center. Thank you. Bye.